We're about ready to kick off. We've got Murphy and Carter standing back at the goal line. And the kick will be a short one. And that will be picked up at the 4 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20. At the 21, now down at the 22, 23-yard line goes Murphy. And the Aggies open in the shotgun with Lewis to his left. Takes the snap, a little bit high, throws one out in the flats. That's a catch. Taylor at the 25. He's going to be bumped out of bounds at the 30. The line of scrimmage was the 23. Second down and a little less than 3. Play action, and again out in the flats, little screen, a first down, Texas A&M. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Terrence Thomas and Boone Stutz check in. It's a first down and 10. The Aggies at their 36 motion. Aggies in Colorado just underway, no score. And that will be a draw, and they're sprinting out this way, and across the 40 will go Lewis to the 42-yard line. He gets about 5 right there, and the left side of the defense will close. And there's Thomas way out to the left side. To his right is Murphy. And also out here on the left side will be Carter. And another screen. And we need the block on the corner. Carter tried to fight for the first down. Wrestled into the sideline at the 45, a yard shy of the first down. So third down and 1 coming up. Keith Joseph's checked in. Shotgun the Aggies on third. And the 1, as Dave told you. And Reggie will run with the ball. He splits the difference, and he got close for a first down. And it will be across the 46 and near the 47. It's going to be depend a whole lot on that spot. And they have yet to set the ball down on the turf. Now they have. And oh, man, that's close. Tom Holler says it's a first down, Texas A&M. So the Aggies convert a first. And will line up this time on the right side of Reggie McNeil. 2 wides on this side, Mobley and Murphy. A tight end on the left is Schuster. Going to throw the ball. Reggie looking. Now he will throw. Here it goes. A little bit high at the 35-yard line. Incomplete. Up in the shotgun once more. Reggie wants to throw. Rolling now to his right. Under pressure. Something there for a moment. Now he stops. Starts back to this side. He's going to throw, and that's going to be caught. That's a first down, Texas A&M. That's Riley on his knees at the 41-yard line. Well, you give him that much time, you know somebody going 12 yards on the reception got to come open. It's a first and 10, the Aggies at the CU 41. No score in the game. Here comes the option. Reggie stops and trying to get away from the man. He won't do it. He's going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage. Running option right. Here's McNeil in the shotgun once more on second down. They were empty in the backfield. Throw a pass high behind Carter. Back behind the line of scrimmage. He was reaching back trying to bring it down. He had a man now, Dave, right on top of him as that goes incomplete. Keith Joseph stays in the backfield. 2 wides on both sides. Big third down early in this one today. Waiting on the snap. He's got it. Drops back. Sets up. Dancing. He throws. And that's a catch, Riley. And that is awfully close for the first down at the 31. Okay, 4th down and inches. And the power formation checks in. You got the extra tight end. Nope, make that Murphy. 2 tights, and Murphy flexed out to the left side. And it's play action, bootleg, and here's Reggie. He is trying to get rid of the ball. He will throw it away here on the sideline. In the grasp, he had a man, Joy Thomas. Here we go. As Joel Clapp will come out and a single setback. I've watched their entire game against Oklahoma State. And they'll hand off, and it's Bobby Purify. Purify spreading out here on this side. Almost broke the tackle, but then caught by Jonte Buell. They shift out of the eye and flex a man to the right side. So a single setback lined up here behind Platt. Platt drops back. Platt is going to be sacked. Dropped back at the 30, and that's a loss of 5 yards on a second down and 7. That'll bring up a third down and 11. 3 wides on the right, 2 on the left. He'll take the snap, has it, sets up his pocket, throws, ball tipped at the line of scrimmage, and goes incomplete out at the 35-yard line, intended for Ron Matei. Mays for the Aggies this season has returned 8, a 9.2 average. As the ball punts it, Mays backing up. He will get it at the 27 and marches forward to the 32-yard line, and he goes down there. And the Ags now will come out and show shotgun. Get it right back, 3 and out, Colorado. Start the option, coming right side. Reggie looking for a hole, turns the corner, goes into the sideline at the 36. He steps out of bounds and goes under center for one of the rare times here in the early part of this one. Play action. He's going to throw deep. He's going to this sideline, and that's going to go over Murphy's head. As Murphy had a little collision on the sideline with the defensive back who was covering him, Lorenzo Sims. Bring up 2nd and 6.
Holding by the offense, number 66, 10 yards from the previous spot, still second down.
Well, they took the penalty, so they'll back him up. No score in the game with 9:56 to go here in the first quarter. The Aggies again with the ball. Second down, 16. Shotgun. They just tucked it and gave it to Lewis. Lewis will lower his shoulder and get out to the 25-yard line. So now it is third down, and Texas A&M is 1-2 on third downs. And the snap in the shotgun. Reggie steps up. Now he may run with it. A flag goes down. I think another holding call against A&M, and he got it out to the 34-yard line. It's another hold against Texas A&M. And their punt returner is standing back at the 25-yard line. That's Robinson. He gets the kick away under a lot of pressure. Robinson coming up. Will not fair catch it at the 29. Angles off to the right side. He's out to the 40 and knocks him into the sideline across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Colorado the ball, first down and 10 at their 46-yard line. 8:49 to go in the first quarter. No score. Single setback. Looks like that'll be Vickers. And it's play action. Stepping up. Platt throwing. Throws to wide to the right of the intended receiver, Ron Monte. And out of bounds down around the Aggie 35-yard line. That slot to the left. Dusty Sprague in the game now. Single setback. That's Purify. Platt. Hands off to Purify. Nice hole. He may go. Let's see what happens here if we can close on him at the 20. On his back inside the 15 down to the 13-yard line. That may be one of his best runs of the season. No score in the game, but Colorado is right there on the doorstep. First down and 10 at the Aggie 13 and a half. Handoff. Vickers. Vickers left side about a yard or so. And that's it. It'll bring up second down. We'll call it 8. They've got a trips formation on the right. Single setback is Vickers. On second down, play action by Clapp. Rolls, throws on the sideline. Jolly caught it, broke a tackle. Now they knock him into the sideline. And he goes down across the 10 and out of bounds at about the 7. Jesse Wallace is checked in. They also have Kloppenstein in the lineup. He is a tight end. Wallace, a tight end, goes in motion. Single setback for Clapp. Clapp cocks his arm. He throws, and it's up in the air, and it is incomplete. And it was a perfect timing situation that time for Byron Jones. It's a 24-yard effort that would put him on the board. Here's Chris Valletta.
Crosby is lined up on the right hash. He's got a 10-mile-an-hour wind. There's the snap. The ball is up. The ball is through.
Flag down. Flag. Well, that can't be against A&M because if that's offsides, that's going to be...
Prior to the snap, false start. Number 63 of the offense. 5 yards, still fourth down.
Waiting on the snap from Greg Pace. Mason Crosby gets in position. The Aggie 12th man is loud. Here comes the snap. The ball is down, and that kick is good. That puts CU up 3-0 over Texas A&M. We've got 7:28 left to go in the first quarter.
All right, so we got a break, and the Ags trail 3-0. Didn't get the touchdown out of that after the 41-yard run by Purify that got him down inside the 15-yard line. Colorado has kicked off, and the ball has gone across the goal line, and then here on the west side, it went out of bounds in the end zone. McNeil in the shotgun with Keith Joseph to his left. The ball has been snapped. He's going to throw here to Murphy. He got 5 out of that to the 25-yard line. Hit immediately as soon as he caught that ball. Sims 3 wides on the left, including DeQuan Mobley. Murphy is the inside man, and they will throw over here to Murphy. And he's juggling the ball. He breaks away for a moment. He's going to end up getting what should have been nothing, about 4 yards. That ball hit his hands, went up in the air. And shotgun once more. I think Reggie's been under center just one time. Tight end on the left is Schuster. Matter of fact, 2 tights. That's also one of them. There's the snap. Wants to throw. He will. And he threw it out in front. Robinson had a good punt return a moment ago on a 38-yard punt, I believe it was, by Young. He'll take the snap at the 15 line of scrimmage, is the 28 and a half. And they are coming, and I may have got a partial block on that thing. It's coming off here to the right side, going to get an Aggie roll, and it's rolling to the 40-yard line, and there it will be killed. Here they go, out of the I formation. Purifies the tailback on a draw. Purify steps by the first man, trying to get back to the 40-yard line, the line of scrimmage. He gets a half a yard. We have 5:16 to go in the first period. Kloppenstein switches left to right. trips formation, all bunched up there together on the right side. And it's play action, and Platt now they want to throw a screen, and he throws it high over the head of Jolly, incomplete. Kloppenstein, who is the tight end, is lined up on the left side. Single setback, Platt under center. The setback is Vickers. The snap, it's a draw. Vickers caught and brought down. Not yet. They're still trying to bring him down. Now he goes down he gets the 42-yard line.
They're going to go the gate. They do this.
Yeah, it's a swinging gate. And I've seen it on extra points, but I've really never seen it used on punts. High snap. Flag goes down. Kicks away, and this is a dandy. Mays at the 8, got by one man, looking to get by another, turning the corner, spins away. Now he's back at the 5. They're going to give him the 5-yard line. Flag at the line of scrimmage at the 40.
Most of his are probably over 50.
Guys average 46 and along a 61. He's got 20 inside the 11, so they will rub out the 50-yard kick. And back it up across the 40 to the 37-yard line. Here's the 4th down. Punter is John Torp, Jr. from Colorado. I don't think this humid air is bothering him at all. Again, a high snap. Boy, he put his foot into this one. Mays is backpedaling. The ball will hit and go into the end zone. That went 63 yards, 20 of it erased. Wow. And here are the Aggies at the line of scrimmage. Again, they have a little pyramid formation off to the left. And the handoff goes to Courtney. And Courtney across the 20 out to the about 22, 23-yard line. So Lewis gets minimal yardage there. Got a 2nd down, and we'll call it a little more than 7. Shotgun again. Line of scrimmage about the 22.5. And it's going to be a naked reverse or a rollout here by Reggie. He's out to the 25, 26-yard line. Empty in the backfield, 3 wides on the left, 2 on the right. 3rd down and about 3. Reggie wants to keep, and Reggie is sprinting out, got the 1st down. Now he's going to the sideline at the 40. They'll chase him into the sideline across the 40 to the 43-yard line. 3-0's the score. Colorado leads. 2:59 to go in the first. High snap. Handoff goes to Lewis. A little bit of a hole, some daylight over the left side, and about 3 or 4 yards will be picked up by Courtney Lewis. Across the Aggie 45 to near the 47-yard line. Stutz is now going to go in motion. He'd set up in the backfield. And Reg will give to Lewis. Lewis trips, goes across the 50. Something was there for a second, but the hand of Brian Ewu out of Houston Worthing got him around the ankles and spilled him at the 50. Hags will come out and show a heavy eye. Joseph in the lineup at the fullback. The tailback is Courtney Lewis, and the option will be run. Here goes the pitch back to Courtney. They're closing on him, and they caught him back on inside the 50, back at the Aggie 47. Robinson standing back at the CU 11-yard line, the line of scrimmage, the Aggie 47. Low snap, and they almost got to that one. And here is Robinson at the 10, back to the 15, coming sideline at the 20, and into the sideline he goes. At about the 25, 26-yard line. On those 2 road games, motion, Monte. Play action, Platt. He is going to go deep to the sideline, and Monte off his fingertips across the 40. The lone setback will be Bobby Purify. Slot on the right, tight end left, flanker left. Open side to the right. Long count, Platt, handoff, Purify. Hits the left side, and he will get out near the 30. Flag down. Flag down at the line of scrimmage.
Offside, number 99 of the defense, 5 yards from the previous spot, still 2nd down.
The CU 31-yard line on a 2nd down and 5, 59 seconds to go. First quarter. Flag again. They're going to stop it. This time it's going to go against CU. Purify got the handoff. He was trying the middle. And since they stop it, I've got to believe that one's against Colorado.
Ball start, number 74 of the offense, 5 yards, still 2nd down.
And 50 seconds to go in the first quarter, 3-0, Colorado. It's a 2nd down and 10. In the shotgun, Purify throws one over the middle, out of the reach of the tight end, out of around the 50-yard line. Here's the 3rd down and 10, CU at their 26, and the shotgun throw, it's a catch, it's a 1st down, Colorado. Diving effort there out across the 35. Sprague will catch that one at the 37-yard line. Vickers in as the lone setback. Vickers got the handoff, and Vickers out to the 40 on a 2-yard pickup. The line of scrimmage near the 38 for Colorado, and out to the 40 on Vickers' carry. So it'll be a 2nd down and 8. We're going to run out of time here. That's down to 6, now down to 5. We're going to go to the second quarter. And when we start the second quarter, Colorado will have that 3-0 lead over Texas A&M. On their side of the 50, they get a first down. Lone setback is Purify. They're going to throw a little screen out here to this side. That ball is caught, and they'll get a first down. Oh, maybe not. Apparently, he stepped out of bounds before he got to midfield. That ball was caught by Daniel Jolly. Under center, Klatt. Purify behind him. They stepped the man off the line. They stepped that flanker up on the line of scrimmage, wide left. Purify the handoff, Purify the middle. The line of scrimmage was the 47, maybe a half yard. The middle part of that defense up front made the tackle on Purify. So he got 4 carries, 46 yards, and he got 41 on one of them. So he has 5 yards on his other 3 carries. Here's the second down, and they've had an end around, and that is tripped up at the 50-yard line. The end around went to Reggie Joseph, and Japus Brown got him by the ankles. 3rd down and 8. They need the Aggie 42. The nose of the ball almost at the 50. 3-0 Colorado. 13:36 to go second quarter. Klatt throws. Klatt a catch. Purify broke a tackle. He's going down the sideline. He's at the 20. He is at the 15, and he's stepped out at the 15-yard line. Colorado leads 3-0. 13:25 to go. In the lone setback, slot right. Purify got nuts Vickers. Vickers headbutts the man across the 15 down to the 12-yard line. Picks up 3. His longest reception this year had been 27, so he set a new high for the year. In the shotgun, Klatt throws. Klatt a catch at the 9-yard line by Ron Monte. That's a pickup of 3 from the 12 to the 9. They may give him the 8. Single setback. Klatt under center. Klatt will look to throw. Klatt throws high over the head of Judge in the end zone. Incomplete. And apparently they'll settle for another field goal effort at the 9-yard line.
The flags aren't blowing too hard on top of the goalpost, but we'll see. Here comes the snap from Pace. Ball's down, kicks up and away. And that ball's good. CU leads now 6-0, 11:50 remaining in the second quarter. It took 4 minutes, 35 seconds off the clock, and the score is Colorado 6, Texas A&M 0. We've got 11:50 to go in the first half.
Carter, Murphy. Carter's coming up at the 8, to the 10, to the 15, tripped up at the 15-yard line. Down he goes. The Warehouse Apartments at 405 Cross Street at the corner of College, Main and Cross Street, there for everybody. First down play at the 15. The option will be run, and the pitch at the corner. Not a lot of running room there as they got to the 15-yard line and knocked Lewis down. There's the snap. And now the shovel pass goes to Lewis at the 20 to 25. Got some yardage here, and he's across the 30 out to the 33-yard line. A first down pickup. 6-0 the score. Colorado first down and 10. The Aggies at the 33. It's a draw, and it goes to Lewis. Lewis broke a tackle. He's at the 35. They'll roll him into the sideline as he goes across the 35. And I think they've got Schrader in the ball game. He is. Chad Schrader is a flanker way out to the open side on the right. They snap. The handoff, Lewis. That's a loss. Or did he get back to the line? He got back to the line of scrimmage on second down and 4 at the 40. Shotgun. 3 wides on the left, 1 on the right. Snapped, throws, and they couldn't hang on out across the 50 at the CU 45. Irvin Taylor, it was low. With 9:08 to go, they lead 6-0. They've come awfully close. We're going to throw a pass out of punt formation, and Jones caught it at the 50, at the 40, at the 30, at the 20. He is on a man on his back across the 10 at the 8. Threw a pass out of punt formation and just got it inside the 10 at the 8. It goes 53 yards.
Dave, I'm absolutely shocked. Colorado took the cover man and put him into the block, and there was nobody on Byron Jones. The Aggies have an adjustment for that, and they can call it at any time, and the Jacob Young throws the ball out to him. Huge play down to the 9-yard line.
So Jacob Young is 1 for 1 throwing the ball. Here's first and goal for the Aggies at the CU 9-yard line. The Ags show a heavy eye, and the handoff trying to left corner. That is Lewis down the sideline. He is at about the 6-yard line. He picked up 3. Got a second down and goal now. Hash left. That trips formation on the right. Lewis goes in motion, and they're going to throw it. It's a screen. It goes to Carter. He's looking for the right corner. They're closing on him. He dives, and he goes on the sideline at about the 2-yard line. Here's the 3rd and goal at the 3, out of the eye. Had a motion from Taylor. Here is Lewis. Lewis, touchdown! And off the Courtney, tied the game before the extra point. 3-yard touchdown run by Courtney Lewis for his 7th touchdown of the season.
And went to the delayed draw to Lewis. It looked like a rollout pass. Then he sticks it in Courtney's belly. He'll cut it back to the weak side and just get in. And the Aggies will tie the score with a point to come.
I tell you what, I love that call they made with Colorado trying to get the block each time. That was a tremendous call by the coaching staff at A&M to throw the pass out of punt formation. And now the extra point by Pegram. Schrader puts it down after Stutz snaps it, and the extra point's on the board. And just like that, A&M takes the lead with 8:15 remaining in the first half. And your Aggies now up by a point at 7-6.
The score now, Texas A&M 7, Colorado 6. 8:15 left to go in the first half. Here's the kick.
Well, one of the Colorado players had a great block applied to him. A guy named W.B. Bingham was blocked out of that play on that pass. Kick goes into the end zone. They'll take the knee. Platt under center. Purify behind him. Need a big defensive stand here and make them punt. Purify will get the handoff. Purify out for about 6, maybe 7 yards over the left side. 2nd down and a short 3, or a short 4, long 3. Need the 30. Purify got the handoff. Purify fighting for a first down. He didn't get it. He's got outside the 29, but inside the 30. About a half a yard. The Aggies bunching up there on the line of scrimmage. In the eye, and Purify will try and sneak for it. They're going to say he got it. Ball just across the 30. Colorado side of the 50. A&M putting 6 guys up on the line of scrimmage like they're coming. They were not. They throw the ball. Comes out here in the flats. It's a catch by Sprague. Sprague goes to the 35-yard line. They fold him up there. Gain of 5, maybe a little bit more than that. So it's 7-6, and the clock now under 6. Here is 2nd down and about 5 for Colorado. Clapp under pressure. He throws one, and Montgomery was right there on top of that guy when he caught him, but he ran by him. It will not be a first down. It'll be spotted at the 39-yard line. They'll be a yard shy of picking up a first down. Well, here they use that spread formation with only the 2 guards in the center over the ball. Clapp behind him, 3 wides on both sides. And a single setback. Let's see if they don't. They're not going to sneak for it. They're going to throw a screen out here on this side. There was a takedown over there, and why they didn't get that takedown, I don't know. First down and 10, Colorado at their own 42. Vickers in the lineup as a receiver. Went in motion. They throw, and that's Kloffenstein. He catches the ball. He's across the 50. He's across the 45, and the tight end goes to the Aggie 41-yard line. First down and 10. At the 41, out of an eye, tight end left. Open side to the right. Misdirection. The pitch coming to this side and turning it on across the 30 down to the 29, and I think it's going to be a hold as the pitch went that time. Charles caught that one. Hugh Charles will take the pitch running out of the backfield.
He's a true freshman.
Holding against Colorado. They caught him on that one. Didn't catch one earlier. 7-6 A&M, 3:52 to go in the first half. Colorado with the ball. Pass right, throw it out. It's a catch. That's Sprague. Sprague splits 2 men, and he gets it to the 35-yard line. 2nd down and 4. Colorado at the Aggie 35. He had trouble trying to handle that snap, and now Clapp's going to have to run for it, and as he does, he is wrapped up shy of the line of scrimmage on that play. So now you got a 3rd down and 4 at the Aggie 35. They go empty in the backfield. Vickers goes in motion, trips formation. They're going to set up this screen. Now they're going to throw a double pass. They're going back to the other side, and that's Clapp wide open at the 30, at the 25, at the 20, and they knock him into the sideline. Little razzle-dazzle there. Running back, Purify, the only man in the backfield, about 7 yards behind. Purify got the handoff, and Warren caught him. Also there was Mike Montgomery. They at least get a field goal out of this and likely would have the halftime lead. But let's see how this plays out. And Purify stops, starts up again. He's looking for something. He dives. 2 wides left, 3 on the right. And they're going to throw, and they're going end zone. And that is a catch, and that's a touchdown, and that is Evan Judge. I mentioned him earlier, and they just went up 12-7 over Texas A&M. Second touchdown of the season for Judge. The extra point is up and good, and back to a 6-point advantage will go Colorado. They're up 13-7 over Texas A&M with 1:33 to go until the intermission. All right. Aggies now with the ball and will run a play out of a shotgun, and that one's batted up in the air as they try to throw here on the left side to Daquan Mobley. Top of the formation is open. There are 2 in that direction. As he snapped, he throws. It goes to the sideline, and that's Murphy. He'll get it across the 35 to the 38. 3 short of a first down. Reggie McNeil on a quarterback run is going to be pinned up and knocked down at the line of scrimmage as he started swinging out here wide to the left side, and it just closed down on him, and Colorado dropped him. Ags are trying to make some checks here at the line of scrimmage to make sure everybody's picked up. There's the snap. Punts away. And it's coming off here to the left side. It's going to roll inside the 10 and inside the, well, not quite the 5, and down at the 6-yard line. And that took 10 seconds off the clock. Chris Valletta at the end of the half is going to run down the first half stats. They'll take the knee. And Clapp was in there. We understand now that Bernard Jackson may have thrown the last 2 passes. A&M 0-2 against Colorado here at Kyle Field, and Colorado leads today at the intermission 13-7 as we go to halftime at Kyle Field. All right, A&M will kick off. And back to return it for Colorado will be Wheatley and also Robinson. Wheatley's the top man, Robinson the bottom man. Wheatley's returned 8 for an average of 26-1. They're expecting this ball to come down at about the 5. Lane Newman's kicked it. They are backing up. They're going into the end zone, and Robinson's going to bring it out to the 10. Runs by some folks out to the 22-yard line. As Clapp will move under center at the 22. Purify gets the first call of the second half, and he burst that one across the 25 to the 26, 27-yard line. Lee Foliaki is back out there, so Davey left on an injury, and he's back in.
That's good news that he's not hurt.
Ross is over on one defensive end. The handoff, Vickers. Vickers ran into his blocker, and the Aggies are smothering him and forcing him back across the 20. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. The stop will be made at the 25-yard line. This is a big play. The Aggies would like to get some momentum and stop him right here. Shotgun. Platt, high snap, controls it, hit as he throws. That's a first down. He just got it out to Klopfenstein again, the tight end. He gets across the 32 to the 34-yard line. Third quarter is just underway. They're at the line. It's the 34-yard line. Purify's the running back. Slot left. Purify gets the handoff. He will break a tackle. Somebody's got him by the jersey. And he carries for 6 yards to the 40-yard line. Aggies have 191 points coming into the game. Our opponents at 100. Here's second down and 4 at their 40. Purify the call. Purify is dropped at the 40-yard line. Puts Jolly in motion. And here's Clapp rolling right, looking to throw. Aggies almost tripped him up. Now he will throw, and he's going deep, and he's got a man. Was that a catch on the sideline? First down and 10 for Colorado. Monte just made a circus catch. And then he was able to come down and keep a foot in bounds. Here's first and 10 at the Aggie 24. Pumps, now he's looking sideline. He throws, that's a catch, and that's a touchdown, Colorado. And that one's caught by Evan Judge.
He made it right into the end zone, a 24-yard reception. gives Colorado a big lead. They've got swinging gate here, and it looks like they may go for two.
They are going for two. And Klatt time to throw. He does, and it's dropped. Kloppenstein. He dropped it as they had that screen set up on the left side. So the score will remain 19-7 in favor of Colorado. The Aggies now in a hole here, but still plenty of time. 11:36 to go in the third quarter. Scoring on the road to open the second half. And the second half adjustments this year have worked well for A&M, so that's saying something for Colorado. The kick's going to go through the end zone. So let's go down and get our Singular Wireless reporter, Chris Valletta, and his report on that touchdown drive. We had a little adversity out there on the fields. They are moving Stutz from the left to the right. And the Ags will go on the ground to Lewis, and Lewis tries the middle. And he'll get it out to the 24-yard line. So Courtney on that carry. 12 carries, 32 yards for Courtney Lewis. Shotgun again, two wides both sides. It's been snapped. He will throw. Nobody there. A&M on its thirds today, having a tough time. 3 out of 9. At about the 23.5. Reggie can run with it. And he got by one man. Can he get by another? He does. And he got a first down across the 30 to the 31. Well, one of the few times today he's been able to burn him, and he did there. Got Schrader in the lineup. They move the running back left to right, does Reggie. Tight end on the left, little low on the snap. Here's a throw. Nope, Schrader's covered up. Now Reggie's in some problems, and now I think he wants to run with the ball. Needs a corner block. Trying to get to the outside, cutting it back to the 40. Got a first down to the 43-yard line. Dancing all over the place. He wanted to throw to Schrader. Schrader was covered up. Aggies trail 19-7. 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. In the shotgun again. Reggie throws. It's a sideline at the 50. And close to another first down. That's going to be Murphy. And I think Murphy got a first down.
Flag down,
got a
Dave.
Flag. We're going to get caught for a hold. I think A&M.
Right. Yep.
Holding A&M at the line of scrimmage. First down and 20. The snap going to come out here to this sideline off the fingertips of Thomas. And I think he heard a man closing on him, Tyrone Henderson. And I think that caused as much of the incompletion as anything. Two to the left, that's the top side and short side of this formation. In the shotgun, Joseph to the right of Reggie McNeil. Reggie is getting his reads. Now Reggie is throwing deep. He's got a man. That's Franks at the 20-yard line. It's a catch. And it's first and 10 A&M. Franks caught that one on the fly. And it goes 47 yards. First and 10, the Aggies CU 20.
I can't tell you what a great catch this is by Kerry Franks.
Garrett Burrell was the defender who Franks beat. So we overcome that first and 20, Dave. And now at first and 10 at the is Lewis. Dive straight ahead to about the 16-yard line. Now the second down play. Sun out again. The clouds have broken. Lots of sunshine on the second down and 6 at the CU 16. The Aggies trail 19-7. 8:38 to go. Third quarter. Dropping all the way back, McNeil. Now he's going to throw the ball. He will, and it goes into the sideline. Under pressure, throw it to this sideline, rolling and running for his life. Under center, McNeil. Running back is Lewis. But Schuster in motion. Roll to the right, look to a throw, and in and out of the hands of Mobley. He threw it low at the 10-yard line, and it was incomplete. Boy, it was impossible for Mobley to hang on to that one.
It's a 34-yard attempt. He's lined up on the left hash, and we've got a wind. It's more coming out of this, well, about the southwest, so we'll see if he plays with a factor at all. Here comes a snap. Pegram's ball is up. It's good. Ball's through. That's 19-10. Colorado's still ahead. 8:20 left to go in the third, guys.
All right, 34-yard field goal. Pegram, Colorado leads, 8:20 in the third quarter. Here's Newman's kick, sidewinder. They're going to go back at the goal line. Here comes the return to the 5 to the 10. And out across the 20 will go Robinson to about the 23-yard line. Here by the running back, Klatt under center. Been there most of the day. Play action, Klatt trying to throw. He will. It's a catch. It'll be a gain of about 3 across the 25 to the 26-yard line. That was caught over there by Dusty Sprague, tackled by Japhus Brown. They got Monte in there. Monte, a great catch on their last possession and got him down to the 24-yard line. They have movement. Everybody was moving before the ball was snapped. That'll back them up to the 21-yard line, and they'll face a second down and 12, will Colorado. There's some confusion. Davis Brown not quite sure what they wanted to do. He's got his hands with his palms up, his arms extended out to his side. Here's the second down. Purify the carry. Purify, good yardage. He will break a tackle. He's at the 30. He's fighting for a first down. He got it. He went 12. He went a couple more after that. 14 yards to the 35-yard line, and Jonte Buell finally made the stop. Tigers have 5 men up on that line of scrimmage. Play action. They're going to set up a screen. Flags go down. Vickers caught the ball. He's to the 40. There's another flag. 2 more flags as he goes to the 45-yard line.
Holding on the offense, number 23 at the end of the play. That penalty will be declined. We have holding by the offense, number 58, the spot of the foul, 10 yards, still first down. It'll be a previous spot play.
Purify by himself in the backfield. Clapp, the quarterback, under center. Split in left, 2 wides on the right, 2 tight ends. Purify got the handoff. Purify across the 25 to the 27-yard line. They need the 44-yard line, their side of the 50. There's the snap. And here is another screen. Purify 25, Purify 30, Purify across the 40 to the 41-yard line. At the 41, leading near the 45 in the shotgun. Clapp, time to throw. Clapp going deep. Clapp. And it's off the hands, incomplete, of Evan Judge. They won't convert. 46-1's his average coming in today. He's over 50 on 2 kicks today. There's the snap. Plenty of time. This one's off the side of his foot. And the Aggies will pick it up at the 23. That is Mays looking for a hole. Found a little seam. Broke a tackle. Broke another tackle. Got a man on his back. Goes to the 35-yard line. He did that on his own, Dave. First down and 10. Shotgun. At trips formation. Here's the screen over at Handgartner leading the way. And the Aggies get it out to the 40 to Murphy. A pickup of 5. So second down and 5. Handgartner was out there to throw a block once Murphy caught the ball. Just the 2 of them to the left side. 4:15 to go in the third. The Aggies down 19-10. Second down and 5. And now pumping. Here is McNeil. He's throwing deep. He's got Murphy. He's got coverage down there. And that one is incomplete. The defender almost had it. 2 of them fighting for it. Henderson and also Sims trying to take it away from Murph. Running out of time in the third. The snap, he was empty in the backfield. Here's a throw that's caught by Taylor. He backed up, and now he's fighting for a first down. Dave, he had the first down, and he backed up and went back behind the 45 and then dove back forward.
That's inexperience.
First down and 10. The Aggies, they convert at their own 47. And now here is Reggie pumping once. Reggie looking to run. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 35. He's at the 30. And he steps into the sideline at the CU 28-yard line.
Looks like they've decided they're going to try to go vertical here late in the third quarter.
And now the handoff on a draw to Lewis. Lewis looks like he's going to be caught behind the line and ends up getting just 2 out of that. But Thomas and Carter, they're all wide left. Shotgun. And now here is the pitch. It goes to Lewis. He tight ropes and he's close for a first down, and he didn't quite get there. He went out of bounds at the 18-yard line. That was a second down and 8. Now it'll be a third down and less than a yard. 3:15 to go in the third. An I formation. Schuster in motion. And Reggie has just given it to Lewis. Lewis broke a tackle. Lewis got the first down across the 15 to the 13-yard line. Over the left side. The Tydrick Riley is also out there. There's that little trips formation. They stacked that pyramid. Riley broke it. And the handoff will go to Courtney, and they were all over that one. They smelled that out and lose a yard back to the 14. That was first down and 10 at the Colorado 13. And they are solo in the backfield with McNeil. The snap. Here's the throw. It goes to Carter. He's at the 10. He is going to fight for about the 8-yard line. Out over the ball will be Yoder. Here's the third down play. Here they're going to lob one. That's going to be awfully close for a first down.
He's got it.
And that Riley that leaped up and brought it down. He did. 2 tight ends and a heavy eye Flexed out left side. Now they're going to set up in an I formation with, here's a handoff. It goes to Lewis. He dives forward and may have got back to the line of scrimmage and I think shy of the 2, but he goes down right there. Joseph followed by Lewis. They put Murphy in motion. And it's play action by Reggie. Reggie going to throw to the far sideline and just threw it over the head of Boone Stutz at the back of the end zone. Stutz was all by his lonesome. He threw it too high. Previous play, A&M came out and lined up in a power formation, sent Keith Joseph one way and Murphy the other. A&M third down and goal at the Colorado 3. Start the option. Here's the pitch. It's on the ground and it's recovered by Courtney Lewis back at the 8-yard line. And Lewis had no chance at that. That was down around his ankles, and he was lucky to get it back.
Awaiting the snap from Stutz. And here it comes. Ball is down, kicks up, and the kick is good. Texas A&M adds 3 on the board. The score 19-13. Colorado leads. We've got 14:55 left here in the fourth quarter.
There we go. Wheatley and Robinson are back to return the kick. Clay Newman will kick it off. Here he goes. He has, and this is returnable. From about 2 yards deep by Wheatley. Ran by one guy, ran by another, and tripped up as he goes all the way out to the 25-yard line. 12 man's up, I formation, Colorado first down and 10, 26-yard line. Play action by Klatt, Klatt throwing, and Klatt will throw it to Monte, and he caught it at the 40. No, official over here is saying there's no catch.
He's overruled him.
Man on this sideline's coming out here, and now the officials are in an argument on whether or not that was a catch. Now he's turned around saying it wasn't. It's at the Aggie 45. Monte going down and brought it in. Offset. Play action. Klatt steps up. Klatt throws. Somebody got a hand on it. It was deflected and it goes incomplete way behind the intended receiver. And snapped it. And here's Purify. Good yardage. He's out across the 35, inside the 35, into the 33. First down carry, Bobby Purify. 14 minutes to go in the fourth. Single setback. The Aggie 33. Ags would like to force some kind of turnover here. Purify gets it. Purify carrying about 2 or 3 Aggies with him. Gets 6. Klatt a long snap count. He has it. He gives it to Vickers, and he will. There's a flag down at the Vickers went wide left.
They finally saw it.
24 of the offense, 10 yards from the previous spot, remains second down.
Second down and 14. Move back to the 36.5-yard line in A&M territory. Put a man in motion. Here's the pitch. It's going to the left side, and Montgomery will chase Charles out of bounds over there. Out of bounds. Where did he get the ball back to? At the 32. It's going to be a third down and 10 coming up.
Huge play here.
They may not be out of field goal range, though. That's the problem. Third down and 10. The Aggie 33. Nobody in the backfield. Shotgun. Here's Klatt as he throws. That's in and out of the hands of the receiver at the 10-yard line. I think it was Evan Judds. Spotted at the 40. It's a 50-yard angle back to the right. And now here is Chris Valletta.
It's a 50-yard attempt into the wind. Here comes the snap. The ball is down. The kick is up. It's away. It's no good. Off to the left. Aggies take over. Fourth quarter, Dave.
And here we go. Running backs Lewis. Joey Thomas goes in motion. Aggies start to run the option, and then Reggie stops, and he is throwing, and he is going deep, and bottled up there between 2 defenders was Daquan Mobley, incomplete. Second down and 10. Shotgun this time for A&M. 2 wides right, 3 on the left. Here's that screen, and it goes to Carter at the 35 sideline, and out of bounds he goes, close to the spot needed for a first down. They spot him out, at the 42-yard line. Come out and show a shotgun. And empty in the backfield. Lewis. I think he was flanked over to the right. Here's Reggie running for it, and he gets the first down. He goes across the 45 to the 47-yard line. First down and 10, the Aggies at their 47. Here's that screen. It's going to be a double pass. Now instead, Carter's going to have to run with it, and he's got some running room. Hang on to that ball at the 35, the 30. A man on his back inside the 25 to the 22-yard line. Ball was thrown to Carter over on the right side. He stopped, former high school quarterback from Caldwell. And then when he saw nobody to throw it to, he comes back this way, and he went 32 yards on the run to the CU 22-yard line. To the 21, it's first down and 10, the Aggies. Colorado 21. And the shotgun running back to his right, time to throw. Looking, throwing, caught at the 5, inside the 5, Riley to the 3-yard line. Time, 11:38, score. Colorado 19, the Aggies 13. Stop the clock to move the change. 11:38 to go in the fourth quarter at Kyle Field. Two tights, an I formation. Murphy way out there by himself to the right side. Lead back Joseph, tailback is Lewis, long count. And now they will give it to Lewis. Touchdown! A&M has tied the game at 19 before the point after. Time, 11:16 to go in the fourth quarter. That just took 6 plays to get it down there, Dave.
6 plays to go 67 yards. They started at their own 33 after the missed field goal.
Lewis got the touchdown, his second of the day. Now the point after would put the Aggies up. Here it is. Good. 20-19, the Aggies up by a point. That's been the biggest lead they have had today. Here goes. Sidewinder. It's going to skip. Picked up at the 3. Back to the 15, back to the 20, flag down as it comes out to the 29-yard line. May have been a hold on Colorado's kick return unit.
Holding number 25 of the return team, 10 yards from the flag, first down.
Dave, this is a big stand now. You got 11:10 to go in the game. They are backed up against their 12-yard line at their 12. Their backs near their goal line. And they trailed by a point. Field position could be critical if you can keep them 1, 2, 3 and punt.
Up to the defense.
And it will go to Purify. Broke a tackle at the line at the 15 out to the 20. That's not going to help. He got about 8 yards. Second down. And about 2. Purify stays in at the tailback position. Clapp throws, and he threw that one incomplete down low near the 18-yard line. Well, let's see what happens.
They're going with the spread.
They got the 2 guards and the center out over the ball. They've got the running back right behind the quarterback Clapp. Everybody else is spread out. It's a screen, and here comes the return, and they get it across the 25 to the 28-yard line. The screen right. They have the little trips, pyramid 3 to the left. Play action by Clapp. Running for his life, almost tripped up, goes into the sideline, and he throws one that skips in at the ground at the 50. And they said he stepped out back at the 22-yard line. Before he threw the ball, they said he stepped out at the 22. Maybe not.
His foot was inbounds prior to releasing the ball.
Okay.
They changed their mind.
Changed his mind, said he did not step out of bounds. He got rid of it, then stepped out. Oliaki, one of the linebackers. 2 wides on the left, tight end on the right. Offset in the backfield. Show a light eye. Here's Clapp. And a screen to Purify to the 30. There's a good block. It's the 35, 36-yard line. Now it's going to be a third down and 3. Well, they've been deadly today on thirds. 2 tights, wide left, single setback, Clapp, popping, now he throws, flag down. Was that a catch? If it was a catch, it's at the 40, and it would be a first down to Klopfenstein, but see what that flag is. They're going to take the penalty. The Aggies were offsides back at the 36-yard line, so they'll move it out to the 41.
Number 95, 5 yards from the previous spot, first down.
First down and 10, single setback. Slot left, flanker right. And here's Vickers. Vickers for a yard maybe to the 42. Second down and 9 at their 42. The Aggie 49 would get them a first down. They put Monte in motion from the eye. Play action. Here's Klatt stepping up. Klatt throwing out of the reach of the intended receiver Monte at the Aggie 6. Third down and 9. They need the Aggie 49. They're at their 42. Empty in the backfield. 3 wides to the right, 2 on the left. Klatt waiting on the snap. Has it, juggles it, steps up, throws, a catch, a first down, and more at the 40. That's Sprague. Fumble the ball.
Aggies have it.
They've got the ball. Fumbled it at the 33-yard line. A fumble recovery by Lee Foliaki at the Aggie 33. Sprague fumbled it. He had a great run going there. Instead, the Aggies get it. They have it first down and 10. Out of the eye, Reggie, play action. Reggie wanting to throw. He is running right up to the line of scrimmage, and he will throw over the head of everybody at about the 30. And I think they're going to say that's an uncatchable pass. Murphy was jumping up in the air to bring it down, but let's see if they confer here. And they've already started marking it off. A 15-yarder. They'll take it out across
Pass
the 45.
interference. Number 31 of the defense. 15 yards from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Yeah, 7:34 to go in the game. A&M by a point, 20-19 over Colorado. A&M still on offense with the ball on a new set of downs. Start the option. Here's the pitch, and it goes to Courtney. And he will pick up a first down as he goes to the Colorado 42-yard line. He got exactly 10. Here's first down and 10 at the Colorado 42 for Texas A&M. Here's a screen, goes to the right side, steps by one man, won't step by another, and it goes down at the 42-yard line. Solo in the backfield again. Will take the snap at the Colorado 45. Will McNeil. Line of scrimmage is the 41. There it is, and it's the quarterback draw by Reggie. Turns on the Jets at the 35, at the 30. He is to the sideline and across the 20 to the 18-yard line. First down and 10. The Aggies at the CU 17-yard line. Taylor shoots motion. They stop just before the snap. Here's a handoff. It goes to Courtney. Courtney across the 15 to the 13-yard line. Left side of that defensive front for Colorado will close on him and make the tackle. Second down play. Ash Wright running back to his right. 3 wides on the left side of the formation. That's the bottom side, and that's open there. Reggie has his snap. He pulls it down. He will run with it. He gets to the 10. That was second down. He picks up about 4. 3 left, 2 right. Reggie didn't get away from a man. He got sacked. Standing back there at the 17, James Gary broke through and sacked him and brought him down with one hand back at the 17-yard line.
Couldn't be more of an important field goal. This will put the Aggies up by 4 points. We're waiting the snap from Boone Stutz. Here it comes. The hold is down, the kick's up, the kick's away, the kick is good! Texas A&M 23, Colorado 19, 4 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
The return men are Wheatley and Robinson. Wheatley is the top guy at the 2, Robinson's the bottom guy at the 5. Here comes Newman approaching the ball with 4:09 to go in the game. Here it goes, and it will be about 2 yards deep. The return by Wheatley. Looking for a seam, and this time he doesn't get it out to the 20. They drop him at the 18, maybe the 17-yard line. Ronald Jones again. He's been busy. An 18-yard return. 12 man's up. Klatt's under center. He has a single setback. And it will go to Purify. And he's got some running room. That closed down on him. He started up the middle, then he cut it back to the right. He got it out to the 22-yard line. They're back at the line. He's by himself back there is Klatt. 2 wides right, 3 on the left. There's the snap. And they're trying to chase him. They do. He's going to throw the ball away. Third down. 4 on their third downs today. They are 9 of 16. Ash Wright, line of scrimmage, the 24. Solo in the backfield. Platt, the snap. And he throws, and it is a catch, and that is awfully close for a first down. That ball was caught juggling at Sprague. And they will spot it at about the 29-yard line, and they're going to move the chain. Matter of fact, out to the 29. They've converted on another third down. First down and 10 at the Colorado 29. Colorado trailing 23-19, 3:14 to go. Purify just got the handoff, and he's wrapped up by Justin Warren and pushes his way out to the 33-yard line. 2:44 to go. Second down and 5 at their 34. The 39 would be another first down. Snapped it. He stepped up. He got away. Now he's looking to run again. He didn't get away the second time. He got it back to the line of scrimmage. And they've called a timeout, which leaves them with 1 with 2:25 to go in the game. A&M 23, Colorado 19. 2:25 to go there at their own 34-yard line. 3 wide right, 2 on the left. Flat shotgun, empty in the backfield. Has the snap. Steps up. Throws. Monte caught it. Monte first down out to the 43-yard line. Now down to 2:10. Empty again in the backfield. First down and 10 at their 43. The Aggie 47 gives them another first down. Here they come. They're going to throw. It's a catch. Monte. Did he have the ball?
Incomplete. He's ruled it incomplete.
Judge and Purify both go left. 3 wides on the right. Platt empty by himself. He's solo in the backfield. He snapped, bobbled, and he is going to be hit as he throws the ball. That is a catch. That's Kloppenstein again. He picked up a first down to the Aggie 47-yard line. Clock 1:52. Running back to his left. That's Bobby Purify. Platt has his snap. Time to throw. He will. It's deflected. And it goes incomplete. They were intended receiver was Duran. He'll keep a running back to his right, Will Platt. Has the snap, drops back, sets up. He's got time. He's going deep. He's got a man down there. And is it a catch? It is a catch, and it's at the Aggie 13, and it's caught by Sprague. Solo in the backfield again. 2 wides on the right, 3 on the left. Platt, the snap. Platt steps back, steps up, looks to throw. He will. It's knocked away by Warren, intended for one of the tight ends. Second down and 10. Colorado at the Aggie 12. A&M leads 23-19, 1:16 to go. And he goes under center, puts a man in motion. That's Duran going right to left. Here's Platt. Pumps, throws, end zone. Nope, at the 2-yard line. It's going to be first and goal, Colorado. Here they come. Up to the line, an I. Extra tight end. Just got into the lineup. And he goes set. Hand off, Purify. Hand off, touchdown, Purify. Colorado has taken the lead 25-23 before the extra point. And now here is Crosby to try to tack on that extra point. Down, it's up. And it is good. That makes it 26-23. 1:05 to go in the game at Kyle Field. And Colorado kicks off when we come back. And the ball's been kicked off. Murphy was trying to convince the official that it went out of bounds before it got into the end zone. It was over on the far side near that pylon, but indeed it did go into the end zone and then out the side. A&M 2 timeouts remaining. They have the ball, first down and 10 at their own 20. Down by 3, 26-23. Here's the first down play in the shotgun. Steps up, throws. Thomas, a catch, a first down at the 30. They'll have to stop the clock to move the chains. Shotgun formation at the 25-yard line on a first down and 10. And now he will run with it. Going to the far sideline, and he steps into the sideline at the Aggie 37, stopping the clock, 40 seconds to go. 26-23, Colorado by 3. Here's the second down play. Again, they show the shotgun. And now Reggie once more will run with it. And he's at the 50. Hit from the backside. Goes to the 49. Clock 33 seconds. There it goes. It's down to 31, down to 30. And the shotgun, first and 10 Here's Reggie looking to throw. He does, and that's a catch. And did it go out of bounds?
Yes.
Another first down. That's caught by Carter, and it goes to the Colorado 38-yard line. First down, the Aggies. 23 seconds to go. All right, first down and 10 at the CU 38. Shotgun once more. Joseph stays in to block to the right. There's the snap. Reggie steps up. He throws. Carter, a catch down to the 9-yard line. 16 seconds to go.
Reggie wants out. 28-yard completion right over the middle. Great hands catch. Beautiful throw by Reggie.
16 seconds remaining in the game. Empty again in the backfield. 3 wides on the right. Top side of the formation. 2 wides on the left bottom side. Reggie has his snap. He's lofted one. We're going end zone. And it is incomplete to Murphy on the sideline. 2 on the left. 12 seconds to go. Second and goal at the Colorado 9. Solo in the backfield again for Reggie McNeil. Clock is stopped on that incomplete. There's the snap. Now he's starting to look around. He's got a man chasing him. He's still looking. Now he's running at the 10, at the 5. He goes out of bounds with 3 seconds to go in the game at the 2. Chris Valletta, I'm going to let you call this one with 3 seconds to go. They're going to spot it at the 10-yard line. The angle is back to the left. It's a 20-yard effort. With 3 seconds to go, would tie it and send it to OT. Chris?
20-yard effort. He is on the right hash. A&M and Colorado put their hands on the grounds. We're waiting the snap. Todd Pegram taking his normal routine in his setup. Gives Schrader a nod. Here comes a snap. Ball is down. Good hold. Kicks up. That kick. Something.
They whistled it before the snap. Likely something, false start on A&M, or maybe not.
Disconcerting signals by the defense. Half the distance to the goal.
Now that one I've never heard. Disconcerting signals, but I'm sure they were calling a snap count to try to disconcert the kicking team.
They decline it. A&M
No,
does.
it's a dead.
They ruled it a
That
dead
penalty
ball.
was a dead ball foul. Penalty of disconcerting signals by the defense has declined. Texas A&M will re-kick the ball.
Waiting the snap. Here it comes. Ball's down. Kicks away. The kick's good. We're going overtime.
Tied it at 26. All right, tied it at 26, and we go OT with Colorado. They'll meet out here, and there'll be a coin flip.
Defense to start the overtime. A&M has chosen the right end of the field to my right.
Each team given, I guess, an additional timeout.
Yes.
Here's the first down and 10 for the Aggies. At the 25, the option back to this side of the field. Reggie at the 20, Reggie at the 10, Reggie at the 9, flag down. Don't like that. That's a late pass.
Late flag.
Holding number 88 of the offense, 10 yards from the spot of the foul, still first down.
So it's a 9-yard penalty, and now it's first down and 19 for A&M. At the 34, overtime period tied at 26. First possession goes to Texas A&M. Now I have to get it down to the 15. Here's Reggie. Steps up. Now Reggie wants to run with it. He is going to the far side of the field. He's going to get across the 25 to the 23. Murphy and Carter go to the right side. Taylor and Mobley to the left. Keith Joseph to the left of McNeil. Snaps it, steps up, throws. Is that a catch? Yes, it's a catch at the 13-yard line by Carter. It's a first down, the Aggies. Overtime tied at 26. First possession, A&M. First down and 10 now at the 13-yard line. Had to overcome a 10-yard holding call. Reggie runs the option, stops, starts up again. Now goes to the 10. Second down and 7. And near the 10-yard line in overtime. Reggie, there's the pitch on the corner. Lewis steps out of bounds. That was second down. Now third's coming up. He got it to the 8. Last time the Aggies won in overtime was in St. Louis against Kansas State in the Big 12 championship game. Here's a 3rd down and 4 at the 7 in OT. Empty in the backfield. Here's McNeil throwing the ball. That's a catch, and that's Murphy. That's a 1st down. Did he get a touchdown? Touchdown to Murphy! Oh, it was close, and he got it in. Dove across the goal line, and in OT now the Aggies go up 32-26, and now an extra point becomes very important. A big extra point. Pegram is the guy that kicked the field goal. They got it to OT, and now Pegram, officials have gathered up here at the goal line, talking things over. I don't like that.
They're going to overrule this.
We do not have a touchdown. The ball slid across the goal line, and the player was down prior to the ball crossing. We do have a 1st down. 1st and goal.
Dave, it was a bad angle from on the replay as well. It could have gotten in, but I think they made the right call.
High formation on 1st and goal inside the 1. Reggie fumbled the snap from center, but he got it back, and now backs it up to the 2-yard line. And they break the huddle and come to the line of scrimmage. Again, the I formation with 2 tight ends, and a flanker to the right is Carter. They put Schuster in motion. And the handoff will go to Lewis, and he's caught maybe the 2-yard line. Now it's 3rd and goal. Lewis was caught and slung backwards. Heavy I, flexed out right side. Keith Joseph. Carter's going in motion. Lewis is the other running back in that backfield. There's the snap. It's play action by the Reg. Looking to throw. He does. And it's incomplete over the head.
Flag down.
Where's the flag? In the end zone?
Yeah, and I tell you what happened. They threw the receiver to the ground. I didn't think they'd caught it, but apparently they have. It was pitiful.
No, it's going to be against A&M.
You're kidding me.
They might take the play. It's offensive pass interference against Texas A&M on 3rd down and goal at 2.
Pass interference by the offense. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
Just about a 19-yard field goal, like you said, right up in the middle of the field, a little off to the right hash. Here comes Todd Pegram as he gets set. Here comes the snap. Ball's down, kicks up, kicks good.
All right, 29-26. Texas A&M, and now Colorado gets it. Touchdown would win it, up by 3. The Aggies 29-26. Platts under center, purifies the running back. They're going to throw a screen out here to Sprague. He's out of bounds at the 20-yard line, maybe the 19. 2 tight ends are going to the right side. They've got 2 men in that direction way out there. And it just went to the running back, and he's going to turn the corner. He did not get the 1st down. He got up to the 16, and that was Charles again, not Purified. And he goes down at the 16-yard line. Wide right will be Little Hales. 2 wides on the left. Judge and Spriggs. Platt under center. Platt hands off. Purify. Stopped for a moment. Gets up and gets a 1st down. He was stopped in the backfield and he fumbled the ball. He did. Aggies got it. Aggies won. Yes, yes, yes. He fumbled it. A&M got the ball. Going to get an instant replay now, I think, on that last play. Purify got the handoff. Dave, take it.
Well, he was hit right in the backfield, and he bounced off, kept his balance somehow, and before he goes down, he fumbles. He can't find the ball.
Foliaki.
Lee Foliaki comes up with the fumble. Aggies win in overtime.